Hey y'all, it's your boy Big Mizzo checking in, you heard me? Y'all now tuned in with the conversation room at the Penn's Lens house. I like to do a lot of music, of course. I'm an artist all the way around. Music and like painting. Whatever, like I just do art. Like I'm an artist all the way around. What made me get into music is I always been interested in music. Coming up as a kid, like watching Cash Money videos and shit like that, like always inspired me as a kid. Seeing like Wayne, Turk, BG, all these people from our city doing big things. So it always inspired me to do music. And I started off like making beats and shit. So that's what kind of got me into like rapping and just getting my lyrics and all that together. The three artists that inspired me, I'ma say, first of all, Lil Wayne. That's the GOAT off top. He inspired everybody. Wayne, Pac, yeah, just them two. I don't really have a top three. It's just really them two. That's like that's my top two artists. That's two people I idolize the most. In the field of music, the goals I want to reach is, first of all, reaching a bigger platform, gaining more of a bigger audience, and trying to get like some of these industry people on my side. I don't necessarily want to be in the industry, but I want to get them on my side so I can grow my platform and learn how to make money off of it. So far it's a work in progress. I'm gonna say because for one, in the first few years of me doing the music, I wasn't really as consistent as I was supposed to be with like my content as far as music. So as of lately, I've been focusing on my content and just trying to show the people what I'm doing, because we in the era of the social media. So you gotta kind of show what you're doing. So that's all I've been kind of trying to do, like, and show what I'm doing. But I just feel like it's a work in progress overall. I have been seeing growth though. I have been seeing growth in my audience and stuff. I've been making music probably since I was like 12, 13 years old. I've been doing music a long time now. Some memorable things that I faced since that time. Recording my first song, that's probably like one of my most memorable moments. They challenged me right there on the spot to not rap about like no street shit, no gangster shit, none of that. Just like rapping about education and stuff like that. So I figured I find that a memorable moment because that was my first time even recording. I couldn't come off like with free expressing my thoughts. I had to kind of like try to change it and challenge myself a little bit. And I think that was pretty good for me at that moment, especially coming up as a kid. Like, you don't want your kid rapping about, killing people and shit at 12, 13 years old, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs and shit. So it was a memorable moment for me. What makes my music different from others is that a lot of nowadays music, people kind of like, put it like this. They listen to too much of music, so they all sound alike. So what makes mine sound different is because it's unique. I pick my beats differently. I pick my flows differently. I like to change my tempos and stuff like that. Most people stick to just melody and just one thing. I kind of like to switch my tempos and switch my topics up a lot. Try to make it more relatable to real life situations. My creative process when writing music, well, me personally, I don't write music. I like to freestyle. Like, I don't like premeditated stuff. I kind of like to go with like off how I'm feeling in that moment, whatever the beat make me feel in that moment, So I kind of like to freestyle everything. And we just kind of like plug in line for line. That's kind of like how I like to do it. I like to hear it. Sometimes I tell T, erase the whole thing, bro. He's gonna start over. And I'll start the whole thing over. He'd be like, what, man, that was hard. And I'd be like, nah, bro, I got something else I want to do. Like, I just always got like multiple ways of doing one thing. Hip hop and rap definitely had a big impact on the culture around me because it kind of formed our culture. I wouldn't, if you could say, I wouldn't necessarily say it formed the culture, but it's kind of go line in line with our culture, Especially here in New Orleans. Like, music is a big part of our culture. It's part of jazz, like jazz, bounce, hip hop. So all of that kind of plays a part of like the things that go down here. Cause a lot of the stuff in festivals and shit down here is like music based. Second lines, all of that. Everything is kind of like music based. You know what I'm saying? Oh hell yeah, man! I felt performance anxiety plenty of times, but I can't let it display while I'm out there on the stage, because if you let it get to you in the mind, you will start fucking up your whole set. And I fucked up a set before, and I also had a set where I didn't fuck up personally. It was my DJ, he had a malfunction, and I just kept going, and I got a standing ovation after that because I didn't stop. Second line. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second line. I'm gonna go with the second line because second line is more. I'm not gonna say like Parade's not the vibe. Parades are definitely a vibe, but them second lines just be different, man. You got people out there drunk out their body. They just, two-stepping the whole way, just dancing, you know what I'm saying? Falling all over the ground. They standing on people's cars and shit. They got the Indians out. They got the bands out. They got all type of shit going on. Everybody coming out with their best outfit on, trying to make a statement. It's just, second line's a little different. They're a little different. I'm gonna go with Nike. I'm gonna say Nike because Nike is more, don't get me wrong, I fucks with Jordans, y'all. So don't penalize me for this one. But Nike is a more versatile, I meant to say. They got more of a wider spread of styles that you could pick from and stuff like that. And if you ask me, Jordans keep dropping the same shoe over and over, just different colorways. You know what I'm saying? Nike, same shit with Nike, but they make plenty of more like different types of shoes. Like they got different platforms and stuff for different type of styles and shit. I'm gonna say barbecue. Me personally, I'm a big fan of hamburgers and just like grilled shit, period. Anything come off the grill. So if you making something that come off the grill, I will be there. I'm gonna say waffles. The reason why I'm gonna go with waffles, everybody don't like their pancakes the same. Some people be making them thick ass pancakes that make your mouth feel like you just ate a fucking Popeye's biscuit or some shit. So I'm gonna say waffles, bro. Churches, Popeyes, of course, man. Fuck churches. You know what I'm saying? Popeyes got the best chicken down. Man, come on, bro. Popeyes chicken is killing church's chicken. We all know that already. There ain't no question. Yeah. For me personally, I'm gonna say Hawaii. I'm gonna go Hawaii because I'm more of a nature type of person. Tokyo is very beautiful, and don't get me wrong, they got all that fucking technology out there. Like when you walk in these streets, it just seems unreal when you see some of the shit you seeing out there and like the machinery and stuff that they use. Cause over here in America, they don't invest that money like they do over there. But I would say Hawaii because I'm more of a nature type of person. I like to see and feel, the atmosphere around me and just enjoy what God, built for us. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say women are less likely to take accountability because in a woman's eyes, they don't do shit wrong. Not saying all of them, you know what I'm saying? Not saying all of them, but in, most women's eyes nowadays, they don't do nothing wrong. They don't miss. So you got to move around them. I'm gonna say black men, personally, because black men are more susceptible to society, like in all type of ways, meaning debt, jail, then of course we got to face like racism and then pressure from our peers and shit like that. And then say like the woman you might want, she might want luxury shit and you want her, but you trying to get her or whatever the case may be. Like I feel like a lot of young black men are under a lot of pressure nowadays, and that's why it's hard for them to kind of like stay out of situations. On the difference between black people and niggas. Niggas don't know how to conduct themselves nowhere they fucking go. They don't know how to act. They real ignorant, belligerent, rude. You know what I'm saying? Just all out the way. Meanwhile, black people, can I put this? They're more modest, laid back, just kind of like more positive, more on the like more of a narrow pathway, not like on no crazy shit like niggas. When you see certain shit, you just say that's nigga activity. Then let's put it like this, bro. If you seen a bunch of people, motherfuckers on the corner selling drugs and shit, you gonna say that's nigga activity. Versus a couple black congressmen or some shit like that in suits, and you gonna say that's, you know, black people. If I got a box that could give me a superpower, it would be probably flying, bro. I always have dreams of me flying for some fucking reason. And that's weird as hell to me. Like, but I feel like I want to fly because I want to be able to, instead of like booking flights and shit, I'll just put my book sack on wherever I'm going and I'll go fly my ass to the next country. You ain't got to worry about me. In 3 words, my best friend would describe me as loyal, strong, and trustworthy. Hell yeah. I would do either one of them. Whatever one called me first, hit me up. I'm willing for it. I'm willing to do all of that. My biggest pet peeve is liars. I hate a person that lie or steal. It's just no reason for none of those type of things. You know, we all adults at the end of the day. If you feeling the way or whatever the case may be, just speak your truth in that moment. There's nothing to lie for. Whoever feel the way, fuck them. If you need something, always ask, don't steal. 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. Wait, what the fuck? I would rather fight 1 duck-sized horse, cause you one and done. You just get his big ass out the way and you done. Instead of these little fucking spawns coming at you and you using up a whole bunch of energy trying to fight them all off at one time. Like, I like to fight battles one at a time. Shit, the first thing I would think, well, who the fuck put the penguin in the freezer? And what is it in the freezer for? Like, what y'all about to cook it or some shit? Cause that's unideal, bro. That's not chicken. Like, I'm a chicken type of nigga. Like, just give me chicken. No, don't put no penguin or none of that duck, none of that shit in my fridge. I don't want none of that. I'm a chicken, cow type of nigga, bro. Shit. If I woke up as a president of the United States, the change that I would make would be trying to help the homeless population out or possibly trying to get this inflation down right now, because this shit is sky high and it's crazy. Like, the cost of living is outrageous right now. There's no way we should be like this. The most significant lesson I've learned out of life so far is to be patient. Honestly, it's to be patient. I'm raised more from like old school style living, like where you had to be patient and wait for things as you go on in life. And this generation is so caught up on instant gratification and shit just being brought to them instantly. So like when shit is not happening in their time, in your time frame, it kind of puts you in a certain mindset and it bring you down. So I've learned to be patient over time. That's with everything. That's with people, for your blessings, with everything. Just to be patient. What makes a good woman to me is a woman that don't give a fuck about society. All she worried about is her family, her credit, and, you know, herself, of course. She gotta worry about herself. If you ain't worrying about yourself, then how you gonna care for everybody else? So I think a woman that worries about, that put herself, her family, and, you know, like building her life up, you know, is a good woman to me. Woman that stay inside, cook clean all day, they ain't got no friends, no none of that. Just know me. The way I handle negative feedback and criticism, don't pay attention to it. It's negative, like you just said. You don't pay attention to negative things, bro. If you feed into that shit, your mind will be poisoned. So you gotta stay away from all that. Don't feed into it, don't look at it. Just look at it and keep going. It's just your opinion. It's like an asshole, we all got one. The advice that I could give to inspiring kids coming up is to always remain true to yourself. Whatever it is, stay true to yourself. Don't try to blend in with the crowd because the crowd is doing this or they not agreeing with you doing this or doing that. Man, be yourself. Whatever you being yourself is gonna get you a long way in life, and it's gonna get you a lot of respect and all the other things that you want in life. So just be yourself. All right, it's your boy Big Mizzo, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. I hope y'all enjoyed this interview. You know what I'm saying? Tune in with me. Go tap in on my page at Mizzo9X. I got a lot of new music coming out. Man, I appreciate my boy Dussy for having me on here at the Pens Lens house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in. Stay tuned in, man.